Alrighty then. Welcome to week 5. We are on week 5.
Right, yeah.
Week 5 of the Idiot Brewing Company League, hosted by the Comic Convention here in Greensboro. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. We've got a little wonderful game set up for you. We've got Jordan on your bottom left on Niv Mizzet, Haroon. Top left, we've got a new shower. He's been in our videos before, but this is his first time on a league stream. This is Jake on Ob Nix.
Woo!
Yeah, that's the boy right there.
Love Jake.
Love Jake. Wonderful Ob Nixilis pilot. Very excited to see him perform today. Top right, we have third time back in it with Jeffrey on Karador Ghost Chieftain. We saw him take away the second game that he played with his, I think it was a Hulk combo.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if he can do a repeat performance of that.
Yeah, his brother played it the first time.
Yeah, his brother played it week 1. He brought it back week 2, which is hilarious because I thought it was his brother's deck, but I feel like he piloted it a little bit better than his brother. No offense. And then bottom right, we've got a back-to-back week player on Tasha.
Apparently on 7.
On 7. Full 7, first 7, last seat. So hopefully it's a good 7.
Lowercase 7 is what I call that.
It's a 7, but looks like Ob Nix is still going to be resolving some mulligans right now. So what do we think about this game right here?
With Niv going first, I'm feeling like this is going to be pretty quick. Especially with Ob Nix also on second.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. I hate that so much.
Niv on first, I think first 7 as well. So you know it's a goated hand, probably with the Jeweled Lotus, probably with a early Niv to hopefully control the Karador, dumping out little creatures. So we know Tasha doesn't play any creatures. So
yeah.
Niv Mizzet's not going to care about a thing that Tasha player is doing.
Now here's the trick, right? And I noticed this immediately when we saw this pot. Niv is going to have to point these triggers either at Dorks or at Jake's face.
Yeah, 100%. The last thing you want to be doing is just giving free advantage to the Ob Nixilis player.
Like, you know, I feel like Jordan knows that. Jordan's a very experienced pilot, and Jordan knows the game. However, I feel like if Jordan doesn't know that, he will find out very quickly.
I think this is not his main deck, that's for sure, but he sure has been piloting it on and off every stream that I've seen him play. He said, "No, I'm just going to do this one. Not like this one. This one's cool." And I'm like, I hate that one.
Really?
I want to cast Instants and Sorcery. Stop hitting me.
So much.
I've been playing Rockside into it, and he
Here's
just
my
puts
thing,
it right in your face.
As a Rockside pilot, this is why I love Niv Mizzet. Nobody cares about you anymore. Everybody cares about the dragon, and they're like, that dragon is coming soon. And then I'm like, I'm coming before that dragon, dude. You have no idea. Yeah, worry about the Niv Mizzet. I'm about to go off. That thing on the stack. Cool. Check this out.
Watch this. Does a kickflip.
But it also, I will agree, you have to play faster than it because the moment that it drops, your game plan is done.
Yeah.
It's over. Yeah.
And maybe I've just been unlucky. I feel like every time I've played against him, those are the hands he has. Land, rock that makes mana, Jeweled Lotus pass, and I'm like, well, darn. I guess I'll try for 2. I'll try to win on 2.
Yeah. You're on Dark Rog too, right?
I am.
So that's even rougher. I think OG Rog has a really easier time trying to play before Niv. But yeah, Dark Rog, you kind of have to do a little bit more stuff.
Most definitely.
So yeah.
Well, it looks like we're going right into this game. Very slow starts from the Niv Mizzet and the Ob Nix player. With Ob Nix keeping 6, I would have sworn it was going to be an explosive Ob Nix, but I would not be surprised if we see him kind of sandbagging that Jeweled Lotus, dropping Ob Nix second go round with a backup like deflecting swat to stop any early interaction or early removal here. And we're going into Jake's end step. We had a pre-game Gemstone Caverns from Jeffrey. Looks like he's going to Vampiric Tutor. I think I see a Sacrifice. Sacrifice was pitched for the Gemstone Caverns. I guess that deck runs a lot of those, so we're not really missing out on too much. I don't think it's on any Hoarding Broodlord lines.
That was my question. No, it's about to be like, is it a combo piece? Because otherwise, if not, I can totally see that. Get rid of it.
I think it's just looking really to get that Protean Hulk out, get your 3 drops, and present the Infinite.
Oh yeah, then Sacrifice can totally go because the mana after is cool. You don't need it though.
Exactly. You also just want to kill it that way. You can go ahead and re-grab regrab your Broodlord, make some more mana, go for it. But so we're gonna go for an untap. That's a Phyrexian altar in hand, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you beat that? That's really
he's got the sacrifice outlet.
Oh, so yeah, no wonder that sacrifice is gone.
Mm-hmm. He's like, it's fine.
Land that does it. You try and get rid of this land, baby. You play Ghost Warrior? No, you don't. Sylvan Library?
Sylvan Library, yep.
How do you feel about Sylvan Library?
Not the powerhouse it once was, that's for sure. Especially with these new introductions of like Polywog Prodigy, where you're getting these really powerful draw effects on the board.
Yeah.
Something that deals you damage, only triggers in your upkeep. Not really my go-to.
Not even just any damage. 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage for like 2 extra cards, bro. I'm not taking that. I don't care.
It is painful. But when I was on Rocco, when you're kind of starving for like some draw outlets, we had Esper Sentinel. Yeah. That's about it. We had Esper Sentinel.
Yeah. But now White has... Oh, there's an MCO, by the way, guys. Yeah. But now White has so many other draw effects that you can just do. You can do Trail Bill Pairs. You can do Esper Sentinel.
Archivist of Ogma. There's a lot more draw power in that, to where I think this 2-drop slot of Sylvan Library not really worth it, especially when you're looking at a Bowmaster meta. Yeah. Like, that 8 damage is 10 damage. No, ouch. It's at 100% because you draw the cards and then put them back.
Put them back.
Yeah.
So it's like Bowmaster trigger is already on the stack, right? Mm-hmm. You just brainstormed yourself. Yep. Congratulations.
Good job.
Welcome to Legacy.
Yeah, we see an Imperial Seal from Tasha going in for the Mana Crypt, getting it down early. Very interesting choice with no follow-up play, but maybe you could be scared of a early wheel from Niv Mizzet, maybe from Ob Nix, honestly. If you see a dump out, here's a wheel, a refill, go.
Yeah, that could be maybe what's going on here with the land. You know, you could read, that's probably going to be like a turn 2 wheel, and that would suck, right? Yeah. Like a Rite of Flame into, or maybe not.
No, just gonna see a Wishclaw Talisman.
Okay. These early artifacts are wild.
Mm-hmm. This is some very slow, responsible play that we're seeing from these players here. Jordan with the land pass, Ob Nix with the Wishclaw pass, Jeffrey going right into the paint with 3 draws. Let's see how many of these he keeps.
Jewel Lotus Dockside would go crazy right here. Mm-hmm. And that's my thing about the artifact pass. I'd be terrified to do that. If my artifacts are not propelling my game state at this moment in time, I would not be playing those.
100%. With Wishclaw, though, being what it is, if Jake's not really sitting on one of those rocks, he kind of does need to develop it now. That way he can, next turn, crack it, get the Jeweled Lotus, play the Jeweled Lotus, play Ob Nix. I see 3 cards in hand. So that could be the game plan we're kind of looking at, more of a slow op play. Jeffrey did not get a count there. I see 5 cards in hand, so I'm going to assume he 34 life. I think we got 2 of them. Looks like he is just going to go ahead and pass after the draw step, though. Interesting. Mana Crypt trigger. Nothing spicy.
Land Tasha. Nope.
Baron. No, that's Bruvac.
Bruvac, yeah.
That's totally Bruvac. Are we going to see someone get one-shot this game?
That's really funny.
Mill half your library. And mill that other half while you're at
Goodbye! What?
This Tasha deck really does want your opponents to be milling, because then it gets more... Oop, there's the Jeweled Lotus.
Oh, wow, look. You guys ever seen a dragon?
Here's Dargan. Dargan time.
Man, read that first line. What are you going to do about
it? Hardcast my break traps, anyone. Hardcast, please. I'm begging of you. Passes into Ob Nix.
It's kind of crazy, too, because that card is, like, really good. It's been reprinted to the ground.
Is it?
Yeah.
It really has.
In every recon.
It's got extended art. It's got everything. I think it's sense to the point of the reason Jordan built Niv Mizzet, or one of them, is this guy was playing Niv Mizzet and handing out signed copies of Niv Mizzet after he won.
It's super cheap. It's really cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah, gotta love that.
Dream card that you get to do that with.
Probably Rog, honestly.
Yeah.
Just
Rog Racks.
Just give out Rogs. There you go.
I would love to win on top of somebody with an emergent zone and pass them. Just like an emergent zone. It's like, hey, you might want to use this. You see how good that was? Here you go.
Right on it. You've been emerged. Yeah, probably wrong. If I had money, I'd do dark side.
Oh my gosh. Just straight up flaunting. Here you go. Here, hold that.
Have that.
It's like Jake's deciding on whether or not he wants to activate Wish Claw. I believe there's probably some yapping, right? Like, who's going to get the Wish Claw? We can't give it to that Niv Mizzet, right? 100% can't give it to Niv Mizzet. I'm tempted to give it to Tasha and let him one-shot Niv Mizzet. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I mean, if I'm going to give it to somebody, we're also speaking with omnipotent,
Omnipotent
viewpoint. Yeah, just because we already know that is a Phyrexian tower.
Phyrexian altar.
Altar. Sorry.
So, yeah.
In the hand. So, okay, why would I give you this way to go get your Hulk, right? But it seems like that's the decision that was made. They don't know that, obviously.
Yeah, but still, with a draw effect on field like that, I'm terrified to do that, genuinely. I'm very terrified to give it to a Hulk deck. Yeah. Don't want to give it to anyone that has a 2-card combo, and I think the safest thing is the Tasha player. Because their 2-card combo with Bruvek on the field is only going to eliminate one person.
Yeah, that's true. You give it to Niv, they're getting Infinity 9, 100%.
100%. You're going to wait for the most opportune moment, flash that in, and win on top of everything you do.
Yeah. And knowing Jordan, the conversation before is like, yeah, you really have to counter this. Anyways, do you have anything else? All right, awesome. Ophidia. Sick. Great.
Yep, there's a jeweled lettuce. Here's an Ob Nixilis.
And that makes sense, right? Ob Nix after Niv. It was like, cool. Ping whoever you want.
Mm-hmm. Please, I beg of you.
Not me.
Ping anyone that is not me. Thank you.
We can control the table together.
Together.
You and me.
Bowmaster is not alive for very long. Niv Mizzet's gonna shoot you down.
Bruvek is so sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one of the last times I played casual before like switching over to cEDH full time was against this. What's the horror commander?
Oh, the tentacle guy, Sir Nagathron,
something like that. And I was like, oh, cool. He's just make horrors and everything. No, he did Bruvek. He did back to basics turn 2, and then he went some combos mill everybody, and I was like, wow. What just happened to me?
I blinked and half my library was in my graveyard. What is going on? The first time I've ever saw Bruvek was him at the helm, and it was one of my first, call it second or third instances of playing cEDH, and I did not know of the spell that mills half of your library rounded up. Boy, I found out about it.
What is it? What, like Traumatize?
I think it's Traumatize, yeah. Where it's just like, hey, mill that half and that half, and you don't play anymore.
Shout out to Fervent Alchemist for their Narset list, because that's where I realized Traumatize has more than one use. Because it's actually just Adnons in Narset, which is really great.
It's so good. Yeah. And mill you and then pick whatever I want.
Yeah. You can mill them. You can mill yourself if you know you have the combo. It's like, cool, I'm just going to do this.
I really haven't seen much Narset play be made lately. I'm surprised, honestly, because that deck is goated.
It's sick. I love it. I still have all the cards for it. I don't know. For some reason, I haven't thought about it too much.
Yeah.
But it is sick. Just looking at other people's stuff, especially in a turbo meta where somebody's getting stopped and then they have their entire win
in graveyard. It's like, ooh, thank you for that Adnons, actual. That's really cool.
Also, just hitting people for so much damage, right? Because it gives everything. Is that Mayhem Double? Okay.
That is a Mayhem Double. It looks like we saw an end step Bowmaster target, not Jordan's face, but Bruvek's face, I think, at 38.
Niv and Bowmasters with an Ob Nix on board. If I'm Jake, I'm gonna sit back and shut my mouth.
Yeah, I would stay so quiet and not develop my board at all. It's like, hey, ping that guy, ping that guy, ping that guy.
Is that all we want? Awesome.
Nice. Dude. Oh, good God. Ooh, pass back on the Wish Claw. Maybe that's why he gave it to him. He looked and said, "Who's gonna give this back to me?"
Yeah, that's really funny.
And Jeffrey was like, "Me, I will. I go next." Are you kidding me?
Speaking of all would be one, you just do that.
Not enough mana currently, but that doesn't mean he hasn't been sandbagging.
You know what I mean? That could be a dockside in hand.
Could be a dockside in hand. Dockside right now from him makes 1, 2,
3.
2.
Why 2?
7 library. Oh,
So
7
which
library
card
mana
you have
card.
to give it
Oh,
away?
which card I give it back? Yep, never mind.
Hmm?
Never mind.
1, 2, 3. That's pretty good.
That's not bad. That is not bad at all. We could also see a couple more rocks come down from the Niv Mizzet. You never know. If Jeffrey decides to throw down the Phyrexian altar, then there's one more for the dockside count. Dockside plus Bam Devil has lost me so many games, I can't even begin to describe it.
I remember back when I was playing Corvold, it won me so many games.
Yeah.
Anyways, ping your face, draw.
Second treasure draw, ping there. Show you that.
There's a lot of triggers happening.
Point 2 in my own dockside and get it back with reanimate.
Say, we're going with that. Is that Ruthless Tiger Man? Oh my god!
Why are you doing this?
I think I win the game.
Corvold's a deck I kind of want to pick up.
It's really fun.
Yeah. Chthonian Nightmare added to it. That deck's got some gas. 6 as well?
Yeah.
That deck's got some gas now.
I haven't played it since the new stuff came out, but back when I was like looking for new decks to play when I first got into the like meta, Bad Nas Corvold was still like one of the top decks.
Yeah.
And so I really was like, man, that's kind of cool. I always like Corvold just in casual. I'm like, this is a big dumb dragon. That's all I cared about. So yeah, super huge fan of Corvold, and the fact that it's getting some love now is really cool.
Heck yeah. Some random creature I'm not 100% sure of. It looked like it cost 3 though.
Yeah, click on it, like spell table.
No, can't do that. Whatever it is, Jordan doesn't like it. We see.
What is that?
One day, I'll have vision again. Almost looks like a misdirection.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's not an instant or sorcery because I see power and toughness. Mizzet trigger. It was pitching a land to do something. Commandeer? No.
Why would you commandeer that? I mean, we don't even know what it is, so it might be commandeer.
It could be. I was gonna say Ravenous Chupacabra, but that's 4 mana. Very hard to tell. Yeah. Snapback? Snapback target Ob Nix?
Maybe. Yeah, you want to start painting other people's faces. You don't want to give the triggers, possibly. No, it looks like it's something over there. Jordan keeps pointing.
It is some kill spell of some kind that I don't know. Chat, please let me know if you know what it is. Because I'm feeling like an idiot. Oh my gosh, everything's going away. What was that spell? What is that spell that I do not know what it is? Oh man. Well, whatever it is, it hard reset the board minus a Bowmaster token.
Yeah, what is that? It sounds like a black spell, right? Like something that's big
and... Ooh, Fleshbag Marauder. ETB, everyone sacks a non-token creature.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Non-token, that makes sense.
Yeah?
That actually makes so much sense.
Shall I have a ring?
That makes sense.
Man, Fleshback Marauder in that is actually really good. Get rid of 2 very troublesome commanders that don't... that are very hard to remove, especially something like Niv Mizzet. Yeah. So I think what we did see was a snapback targeting Niv Mizzet going back to hand. That way Jordan didn't have to pay the 2 extra mana to recast.
That makes sense.
Scheming Symmetry.
Nice.
Love that one. Who are you picking? Can't be the guy that has another tutor on board. It's the guy that has another tutor on board. Wow.
That's super funny.
Okay, here, Omnix. Get your Omnix fuel again. Man, oh man. What an interesting game this is shaping up to be.
Yeah. Scheming Symmetry is one of those cards that, like, not many decks are going to play it, but the decks that do play it, it's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yuriko is really great.
Absolute powerhouse.
Any deck that plays Opposition Agent is really funny.
puts it on the top of your library, no?
Yeah, but you still have to search it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine. I was just thinking for Cruel Claw.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Do you play Opposition Agent in Cruel Claw? That'd be so funny. You go, yeah, of course, buddy. Oh, thanks. Anyways, holding priority. Here's this Opposition Agent. Thank you, bud.
I like playing Ulamog.
Ulamog is great. That deck is so funny.
It's, oh man, I really wish it was better than it is.
That first time you played it though on the channel, we were like, "What the fuck? What is happening?"
Yep. It was, man, I was just hitting it right. That's for sure. But it has not performed like that since, and has been the immediate target of targeted removal since that day and age. But still fun, still put together. I might revamp it, take another look.
Yeah, that game we were playing with Cal from Herald's was really fun as well. Yeah, watching you try and tell Cal, please just let me do the
thing. and then I don't know her name, but the Kinnan player stole my Ulamog. I was like, no, I needed this to swing at Nadu. You don't understand. And then Nadu popped off.
Yeah, I'm over there like, sick, dude. Awesome.
And it made him sack 6 permanent.
I think I only had 6 too, which was really bad.
Oh, man. But you live and you learn.
Yeah, super fun.
Very fun game. Yeah. Very fun game to play. Looks like we've gone into the Ob Nix where he has once again done a Wishclaw Talisman. Passed off to Jordan, which is interesting. No counters, but I wonder if he's reading like a Dockside in hand. You don't really have to worry about Dockside from the other deck, so giving it to the other red deck at the table that can. Mana Crypt and Arcane Signet, which is wonderful for this next Ob. Sensei's top. Woo, buddy. My buddy was getting cards on those tutors.
Yeah. I like that though. Yeah, no, your Dockside is not going to work. You're not getting it from me, actually.
You're not getting it from me. You're not getting it from anyone else. Go away. Looks like he activated top twice, put something on the top of the library, Mayhem double goes into exile, passing on to Jeffrey. He's going to untap draw. Draw again. Sylvan Library. Thank God I remembered. I was like, what's happening?
Stop. You can only do that once per turn.
Thinking about life choices. And by life choices, I mean, how much life do I want to pay to keep these beautiful cards in my hand? Only 3 mana, though, so this is the part where I don't like about Sylvan Library, right? Like, it's all in your upkeep. You have those cards for the turn. If you don't want to cast those cards, you have to discard. Whereas something like a Polywog Prodigy and Archivist of Agma, you get to draw those because of other people doing things. You get full access to all of your turn to develop and plan what you're going to do with those draws.
That's rough.
Yeah. It makes it a little harder for me to want to slot it in to a deck like this.
Yeah. I also don't like the fact that if you do not want those cards, they go on top. And so now I know what's going on. And if those cards are bad, I have to find a way to shuffle my deck.
Exactly. Or you have to take 8 and hope the next 2 are better, or the next 3 are better. Otherwise, you can brainstorm lock yourself really easily with Sylvan Library. Especially as the game goes on, and you start getting lower and lower life, and you're like, I can't keep these.
It's rough. But, like, the decks that can't run, the really cool blue cards, the really cool white cards that draw cards, you just gotta
do what you gotta do. Jeffrey, forget to take damage for... No, he must have put them both back. I am missing this when I'm talking about how much I don't like Sylvan Library.
Sylvan Library is better with a Dark Confidant effect on board.
Yep.
Soul Ring.
Hello.
Check out these onion rings.
Here's Tasha. Woo. Thanks for clearing the board there, brother. Tasha uptick. I'm gonna draw a card.
Ooh, snapback.
Got snapback.
Yeah.
Niv Mizzet coming back down?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Oh, snapback.
Bounce that again.
Ooh, Ski Mate's imagery.
I think it's only opponents.
Is it only opponents?
We looked at this last week twice. You'd think I'd remember, right? And I played against it once, too.
Oh,
yeah. Exile Snapback, Exile Vampiric Tutor, Exile nothing from Ob Nix. Yeah, he's not exiling anything from his grave.
Gotcha.
So I think that's why we're seeing the effects like Brewvac, we're seeing other targeted mill effects.
I was going to say, otherwise you do self-mill, for sure.
Yeah, and you probably fill your own deck with juicier targets. Looks like we're gonna Tasha pass Jordan considering something on an end step. That's a muddle that makes your transmuted. That's gonna be a dockside. Hello,
Woo!
dockside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
See, muddle is a card, right? Because most of the time,
Muddle's activated only as a sorcery.
oh yeah, 100%.
I think
Transmute itself is like just activated sorcery. You can't do that on.
Ooh, flashing in the opposition agent. Well,
say his name and he appears. I believe in Oppo agent. Dude. I hope people will get that reference when I say it. But, yeah, transmute. I think on any card is sorcery only.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise
it'd be
bust.
I literally was gonna say the same. I was like, otherwise, busted.
You're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
I've gone ahead and texted, made sure that he does not untap here because this has to be his thing. He's got to do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, okay. I really want to know the hard politic that he's doing, saying, "Why would you hop up here? You can't hop up here. What about when he gets to do that?"
There'll still be an Oppo on board.
There'll still be an Oppo on board.
That's the thing about politic with Oppo. It's like, okay, but what if they get to do that? They won't. I'll still have an Oppo.
Yeah, it's right there.
And I'll have whatever I took from you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I'll be equipped.
Shit.
Yeah. I remember this one tournament game when we were at the tournament in Tennessee. I had an opponent who kept forgetting about my Oppo.
Oh, that's rough.
Man, this is great. I was on Blue Farm at the time, and so he just kept forgetting it, and the other players were like, "Yeah, he gets it." I ended up having like 5 of his cards.
At the end of the day, it's like, wow, this deck's really cool. I can play your deck. Hey, dude. I'm gonna play this one. This is fun.
It was nice. It was Kennen too, so I knew what was in the deck too. Oh man, that's great.
Poor Cannon players. They don't deserve all this hate.
Oh, and it's crazy, right? Like a bird came in and just took their whole flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Okay, looks like we did do that on main phase.
Yep.
Okay. I'm surprised I didn't see a land, so he really was just kind of banking on
Hoping
it.
to get that.
To pass off to Jake. That Witch Claw's technically supposed to be on top, sir.
But I guess if it doesn't do anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, what's the thing? What's the mechanic?
Proliferate?
No, there's so many mechanics in Magic the Gathering.
That put counters on things that don't have them?
Tap artifacts to pay for things. Improvise.
Oh,
Word of Invention. That actually
Word
could be
Invention.
relevant.
Dang, look at you with the big brain.
Thank you.
Look at the big brain.
Aw.
There's a big brain over here.
Cranium.
My man got the big old brain. Doctors are scared. Doctors are scared for this man's brain. It's so long.
They're worried.
Say it's bruising against the inside of his cranium.
I would play a 1v1 right now if I were I keep forgetting this commander. Hulk.
Hulk?
Yeah.
Karador.
Yeah, I would hit the mess out of this.
Absolutely destroy it.
And I would just play with Ob Nixilis. Let's go. I'm not triggering this.
Hey, Ob Nixilis. Hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Wonder. Going to fetch a land here. We saw that altar. And he took 8 damage. So, you know he's feeling spicy. He liked the cards on top, went to fetch. Ob Nixilis triggered, saw Conk's Flail. If this Tasha stays around, 2 more from the shock. If this Tasha stays around, Tasha will be able to snap back something. Vampiric Tutor, which is always pretty good.
That'd be nice.
Nothing from the Objects Play, which is a little sad.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if we saw snapback on Oppo Tutor for my own thing. Depending on what Jeffrey plays out here. Obviously, you don't want to do that if he's going to leave up 3 mana to recast. But we will see. 4 mana from the Karador. Tapping 1.
fear for that is, if I was in Tasha's seat, it would be, if I can do my game plan underneath an oppo, I'm going to keep it.
Oh, 100%.
I feel like there's a way Tasha could get away with that, right?
More than likely, yeah. More than likely. See the dockside coming down. Dockside count's going to be 5 here. 5, 6, 7 treasures. That's a natty protein hog. It's just a natural protein hog. Can you imagine? Oh man, I don't want it. I don't want to imagine a world in which we live in a natural protein hog. Give me flash, please. I need my hogs to be 2 mana.
I almost thought about building a whole deck. I mean, another one. I've played Grist before, and I love that one so much. But Igra, when that was revealed, I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. And the one thing that took me off Igra immediately is that Dockside goes damn.
So crazy.
God.
Oh, man. Oh, there's an Entomb.
Sick.
Entomb, he says, I'm going to put this Hulk in the graveyard. I'm going to play this Hulk with this reanimation spell I got. Appreciate that Witchclaw Talisman, Birdie.
Anyway, I still got 5 treasures.
Anyway, I got 5 treasures.
Here's an altar. Me at the altar in your wine dress.
Entomb has to get Hulk, right?
Yeah.
I think we're still discussing since he hasn't picked up the deck yet.
I think we're going for a Winnetook here.
Oh.
I would totally see it.
100%.
Y'all can't tutor. I got Truzzles.
We just watched,
Ob Nixilis tapped out. I guess Niv probably has something.
Niv has 30 counterspells. If Niv does not show Swan Song here.
Fair enough.
It's still a good window to go in because you just took Niv off of a bunch of mana and a Niv.
Yeah.
I think that was the right window to go.
I
fully
understand that.
agree.
Yeah, 100%.
I fully think that was right.
Yeah, everybody else is tapped out. Niv is now tapped out. If you got another way to go, this is still like.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's tapped out. The window is clear for you, Hefe. You got 6 mana. Show it to us.
Let me see if Grist has developed at all.
What would they have gotten that like pushes them back? That's what I'm wondering. It's like they didn't get anything too spicy from my no.
They got the Myco spawn.
Yeah, that's true. They got a clean whole pile.
Yeah. They got the Chthonian.
Very true. Very true.
They have... Those are the 2 big ones I can think about. Myco spawn getting a land is pretty great. Let's see. First 12 and 2. That was one of my favorite decks, dude. I enjoyed it. The fact that it's a creature... anywhere except for the battlefield is pretty sick.
Sacrificing 4 treasures for what looks like to be a trouble in pairs. My man's stacking up on some draw effects. He's putting up a performance right now. I will say.
I love it.
I will say. Sacking the last treasure, tapping the land, tapping out here to play the Phyrexian Altar. That's Altar of Dementia. I am so sorry. That is Altar of Dementia. Sacrifice a creature. Target player mills cards equal to that creature's power. He is completely tapped down though. This moving into combat, you assume he's going to be swinging at Tasha here, right? Just set back that player, like you said. Play the 1v1 to Thobnix. Watch Niv Mizzet cry because they can't recast their dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for every single time. That was last updated 5 months ago, so that's not a good sign. Activated Sleeper is funny.
Ooh, true.
You may have Activated Sleeper enter the battlefield of... So you just entomb the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Go cool Activated Sleeper. Get the copy of Hulk. Sack it. Do the things.
Pretty silly.
It's funny. Probably not enough to make me play it though. I'm not gonna lie.
The big problem with Golgari, right, is just the lack of protection. And if you're not fast like a Gitrog monster, like you kind of need that 3rd color for protection.
It's gotta be a thought, right? You could do Gitrog within it, but not regular Gitrog.
New Gitrog?
New Gitrog, the one that draws you the cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Because it is a sack outlet. Thoughts? Interesting. Looks like we see a Toxic Deluge out from the Tasha player.
That's
I'm tired
smart.
of these things hitting my Tasha.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Tired of it. -3 on Tasha. We're going to Vamp Tutor. I would like to Vamp Tutor.
Are we getting rid of Tasha for that?
Tasha's gone.
What could we possibly be getting?
This place we're getting.
That's nice.
This laser game is pretty cool.
Yeah. But Tasha's gone, so it has to be like win the game, right?
What he got with this Vamp Tutor is definitely very telling of what's going to happen next. He has enough mana to Vexing Bauble.
Vexing Bauble?
Vexing Bauble. Immediately sacrifice to draw a card. All right.
Get the card you tutored for.
I don't know why I thought that was a bottle of whipped cream.
It almost tastes like it.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's guys over here, guys.
Yeah, it's the Premier Protein Cinnamon Roll. I have
Nice.
like 3 flavors in there. I've been doing that for like lunch and snacks and stuff. Trying to get it right. You know what I mean?
You gotta get right, man. I've been doing the exact opposite. Eating so much more takeout and doing nothing but sitting behind my computer.
So the thing that made me do it, right, was after the move,
Mhm.
that's all I ate was takeout. I didn't have groceries until like last week. And so I was just like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to this Chinese spot. I'm going to go. And after a while, I was like, I think I can feel my heart stop. Like, it's slowing down. I know it is.
Niv Mizzet untapped pass still does not want to untap that Witchclaw Talisman. So I guess no improvised mechanics here. Passing on to Ob Nix, who immediately casts Conchspell into a Dockside.
Nice.
Dockside count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah. And then equip it to the dark side.
Mm.
Oh, God.
That's pretty good. Mayhem Double's gone, poor guy. Oh man, if Mayhem Double was still out, this would be going for it right here.
Pretty soon.
Still could be going for it territory. I don't know how many cards in hand, but he's got to be kind of low. Doing his thinking fingers, wiggly waggly.
Thinking fingers is hilarious.
Oh, okay. Got a couple cards in hand. Immediately cast Obnix, which makes sense. No equip. I'm not scary. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Pass the turn. See, this
Just so I don't lose it.
I just need to get my Obnix and this console. Don't worry about that. Just the Obnix and console. It's fine.
The thing that I love about Tonksflail is that most people play around it in very interesting ways. There's 2 ways to stop it, right? First, just get rid of all the creatures.
Yep.
If you have no creature to equip it to, it doesn't matter.
Bad card.
Or get rid of it. Most people go for the first one, which is terrible.
You always have more
You
creatures.
just have more creatures.
You always have more creatures. Yep. You gotta learn to balance the Conchspell, destroy the Conchspell, exile the Conchspell.
Yeah. But people are taking a braid out of their decks. They're taking all these other things out of their decks. So it's like, okay, cool. I can't get rid of the Conchspell, so I have to get rid of the creature. And I love that so much. Especially in Terror's Crown, because you just pump out 2 creatures every turn.
Ooh, that's the Black Dragon. Junji, right? Junji?
The Midnight Sky?
Yeah. It's sacrifice it, you choose one of 3 modes. One mode is each of your opponents sack a non-token creature.
Yeah, it's part of that cycle where like all of them die, they do something.
Mhm.
The Midnight Sky. Yeah. Whenever it dies, choose 1. Each opponent discards 2 cards and loses 2 life, or put target non-dragon creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose 2 life. That is way better than the rest of the cycle. And I had no idea that it was that good.
So much better. Immediately sacrifices it to Phyrexian Altar. Mill some cards, but first I have a trigger. What's your target there, brother? Opposition agent? Be interesting. Target Jordan with the Phyrexian Altar. We're seeing a couple mana rocks go off the top, nothing of extreme relevance. We saw Into the Flood Maw, which is sad to see go.
Weirdo.
We love gift and fish around here.
So funny. That's way better than the rest of that cycle, dude. I think the green one just gives you like lands.
Oh, dockside. Duh.
Yeah. Just
Dockside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 treasures. Thank you. Remember what I was doing last turn? I'm gonna do it again. 6 treasures, no entomb.
Like the red one just gives you. I'm still stuck on that. The red one gives you like treasures.
I think it deals damage too, right?
Yeah,
it deals like 4 damage on the target creature player.
Like 60 cards, sure, or whatever. But dude, straight up, just like reanimate on a creature that dies in a sacrifice deck. That's kind of sick.
That's pretty cool. I think the only caveat is what, 5 mana, right?
Yeah.
But still,
yeah, they're all like 5, I think. Like
good blocker. Blocks a Crom. Blocks a Crom.
Flying.
Hard to beat. 2 treasures. 3 treasures. I lied. Going for Ranger Captain. Are we going to see the roommate? Nothing else crazy that you can really get in an Abzan deck minus like a Dork. You could get a Viserius here, but we already have a Sack Outlet on board.
Yeah.
Don't really need another one.
This is what, Dork and Esper?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just Dork and Esper. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an Esper Sentinel and then Jeffrey with 3 draw engines. Really, the longer this game goes, the more Jeffrey's favor it's going to go. 100%. Niv Mizzet can't seem to find its window to come back down.
Yeah. My thing, though, with Jeffrey, I feel like you got to pivot soon. It's getting to a point, especially with that Conquerflail and now the Ob is back on board.
Yep.
This 1v1 is getting a little tighter. Oh, that's my only thing.
100%. I can see an Esper Sentinel go down to 2 treasures. He has a good amount of cards in hand. I just don't know what else he can do for 2 mana. He needs to find the Protean Hulk, put it in his graveyard, and then he needs to find a reanimation spell as well. The Entomb is going for the Protean Hulk, so that makes me think he has a reanimation sort in hand somewhat. Maybe it was the Junji, and now that he lost the Entomb, he's like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this out and get some value.
Depending on what else is there, right? Could you technically use the reanimate, get the Junji back, sack it again with the Phyrexian Altar?
If he has a reanimate, that's the thing. I'm thinking that the Junji was his reanimation target for the Hulk.
Let me read Junji. Because I just had a thought. Oh, it does say, that's why it says non-dragon. I was like, I think there's a combo here. But no, it's gotta be non-dragon. That's pretty sick. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Wizards doesn't think a lot of times, but sometimes
they
do.
Okay.
They're like, can't do that.
I was like, there's no way that does that, right? Because otherwise we would have seen this combo somewhere, right? 100%.
Yeah,
especially with the Phyrexian Altar.
Wee! Mill through my deck. Wee!
Or the other altar, make mana.
Yep. Yep. Oh, man, yeah. Immediate infinite.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, that's a world in which we don't live in, thankfully.
Yeah. There's another timeline where they're really happy about that. I wish I was in that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pass off to Tasha here. Looking at some board states, thinking about some things. We're looking at a 3/3 for some reason.
Does Tasha play Dorkle?
Of course he does. Has to.
So is that what the tutors were? Or was it for Vex? No, Vex and Bubble got the tutor. So maybe it's untapped Dorkle Console?
Could be untapped Thorol Console. No. We need another card source.
Yeah.
No other card source. Could be the card source for Thorol Console.
Just land.
Just jam it, brother.
You got it. Tap it.
Arcane Signal. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Woo. Woo.
Bang.
Woo. Hit that.
Bang.
Hit that.
Bang.
Hit that. Hit it.
Jeweled Lotus. No, I seriously do think it was for the Displacer Kitten. Never seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's so close to being able to cast Displacer Kitten.
God dang it.
Let's see a copy for Dockside. That would go hard.
That'd be crazy.
That would do it right there.
That'd be crazy.
Jeweled Lotus.
That would be rough, though. There's a Phyrexian Altar.
Yeah, that's true. Ristic study.
How much longer we got on this game?
I don't know.
There's an 80 minute time.
80-minute time on here, that's for sure. They sure are going to be using all 80 of these minutes. That is my assumption for what's going to be happening here. Another blue spell that I'll never know. I will never know what that does.
Commandeer?
No, it can't be Commandeer. Wait, it could be Commandeer. Did he pitch 2 blue cards?
I don't know. There's an Into the Flood model right here.
That was milled over on the altar.
we need a mic for the actual gameplay.
I fully agree. Okay. Tapping
2. Oh, look, there's Dockside. Yep, the game's gone too long. Now look.
It was a snap for the Dockside.
Game has gone on too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9, 10.
9, yep.
It's 10. The Soul Ring is there.
Yeah.
Plus the Jewelers. Yeah, so it's 4 here, 3 here,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
4 here. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, the game has gone on too long, and now the quick time event has happened.
Sacrifice Ranger Captain. He says, "Halt! Halt! You have violated the law." Still has 2 treasures though. So we are going to be seeing 11 treasures. I don't imagine David sacrificing the Jeweled Lotus to get out Tasha. Sacrificing the Jeweled Lotus because he wants to try to see another turn. Yeah. 11 treasures minus 6, that leaves a Niv Mizzet and 5 treasures left over is pretty good.
If Fitting and I is in hand, this game could be over.
Could be. It very well could be. Although every no, he just needs to cast 1 instant sorcery and dodge or pay the risk tax, and he's good. 12, 13.
If Ranger Captain is cracked, right? So you just go, okay, cool, I'm gonna pass. Go to equip, cool, in response.
Almost looked like 13. I'm wondering if Jeff didn't.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeff had 2 treasures.
Jeff did have 2 treasures.
But we are now down to 5. So that leaves me with.
What is that? That's a Mind Break Trap. Force from Neg in Jordan's hand. This place again.
This place. Oh, buddy, we waited too long.
We waited way too long. That's the problem with Niv. Niv is inevitable. And I'm not saying that to be funny. That is how the game goes with Niv. Yeah. You have to end the game before Niv gets their game plan on. Because they will. It can't be countered. It's going to land. And they're going to do the thing. Mm-hmm. You have to finish the game before it gets out. That's the best way to do it. That's what we were just talking about before we started. Roxai is a really good threat against Niv because they can play before them. Perform the same way. They can pivot and play before them. Or you need some sort of silence effect so that it just doesn't matter what they do. Yep.
We did see a Ranger Captain crack. So there's not going to be a win right this very second.
Right.
Now on Jake's upkeep.
That's the problem.
Now on Jake's upkeep, that's a whole other story. We are going to see an untap. If Jake can slap that Conch's Flail on before Jordan's able to do any free silly little interactions, maybe we could be lucky and see the only interaction is counterspells. If Jake does not cast a single spell and is able to slap that Conch's Flail on, he gets a free window here.
Yeah.
He gets a free window with very few cards in hand. We're not getting a stop at the upkeep, but we're going to be going into the draw. We rolled for Mana Crypt and he's fine. Equip.
Any responses?
Any response. Are we in the clear? Good. All right.
Cool.
Off to the races. Let's go, Jake. What you got, brother?
Yeah, this is it. You let Niv untap. It's over.
Mm-hmm. 2 for diabolic intent. Sacrifice dockside.
Yep.
This is a good start.
Yep. Niv trigger. Sure.
Who cares? Trigger Niv, trigger that. He says, you've got it, brother.
Yeah.
We're silent right now.
Yeah.
We are silent. He does get to start pointing those at Ob Nix, which
That
is scary.
the scary part. So it's not forever. You have to kind of do this within what I think Ob Nix is
4-3.
4-3. Yeah. So you've got 3 attempts.
You've got 3 non-creature spells you can cast. One of these have to be dealing some pinging damage. So hopefully it will counteract in the long run.
Yeah.
But it's very dicey, and Jake has very few cards in hand. With 2 mana up specifically right now, what I would love to see from him is specifically a walking ballista X equals 0. Do not target Niv Mizzet. Cast Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Exile, go.
That'd be pretty sick.
That is the perfect amount of mana. And we're not even in danger of Odawara territory. Like, this is the free window.
Yeah, this is it.
We really need to be doing something. If not, winning, accruing so much value that we can just kind of go over him, or maybe remove Niv. That's the only thing I can think of, because we're under the silence effect right now. If we can remove Niv, it still's not really going to matter, though. So we cast 1 non-creature, flicker dockside, get back 10 treasures, recast Niv, go again.
Yeah. I'm tense, chat. I just stood up. This is rough.
This is a very tight window.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it happen, though.
This is good. This is what I like. Love the game. This is what I like.
I really wish I had a bag of popcorn right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's at the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. And from Jake, we see
Let's go.
a casting of a spell.
Mm-hmm.
A passing of the turn?
No, yeah, that can't be the pass.
Oh, thank
right?
God. Okay. Sensei, stop. That was on top. We knew that was there.
Yeah.
Pay 1 mana.
For the Ristic Study?
Ristic Study.
Okay,
You
no
can draw.
mana, though. So now what?
He didn't pay for Ristic Study.
Oh.
He floated.
Oh.
He floated some. Oh, he activated top.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
If the cards in his hand just aren't up to snuff, you've got to see more.
No!
And he passes.
No! Jakey Boo, no!
Oh, Jake. Okay. Well.
I'm so
many cards in Jordan's hand.
Please, guys, we gotta turn this corner right now.
Yep. We needed to turn the corner about 3 turns
About
ago.
3 turns ago, yeah. There's a lot of card advantage, which don't get me wrong, I love drawing some cards, but you know,
I'm all about it.
but I also like drawing cards for the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like winning. Winning's my middle name. TWK. Stands for T winning game.
T winning K. We got wind. We got a lot of yapping. A lot of yap. We don't need to yap anymore. We know the Niv Mizzet is going to win on Niv Mizzet's turn if Niv Mizzet gets a turn.
Yep.
So, we need to start casting spells, preferably creature spells. The ones that are the hardest to interact. We're going to see a tap out. Oof, so much talk, so little play. Discussing what's going on. Pointing, talking, flicking of cards, discussing how it bounces the dockside. Good job, Jake. So many cards in hand. You cannot tell me there's not creatures in that hand. Oh, buddy. All right, I need to relax. I need to relax. You guys are doing great. I love you guys. I hope you know. And I understand this is a stressful situation. I'm feeling your stress with you right now.
That's really what's happening.
That's really what it is. Like, man. Lots of thinking. Zilliport Cutthroat in hand.
A lot of sack outlets.
A lot of sack outlets.
Those things sack, though.
Things to sack is usually the problem with sacrifice sack. Eladamri's call as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So think about this. Eladamri's call.
Yeah.
Don't pay for Ristic.
Nah.
Find the Niv Mizzet removal.
Dragon draws a card.
Dragon is angry.
Yeah. Remember, there is a force of mag known that is live in that hand.
Yep.
And the Ranger Captain has been cracked already.
Mm-hmm. So, would not be surprised if we saw a fire off here.
Yeah. Especially because it can't hit non-creatures. Just hit the spell right now. Okay, we're drawing a card from top.
Drawing a card from top. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Love to see it. I don't.
So good.
He made it specifically for me. Every time I see it, I cringe and die just a little bit on the inside.
It's Luffy with a Beyblade.
That is sick. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that the Beyblade is shooting out a Pokeball, it kind of stresses me out.
And the thing coming out of the Pokeball is the Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
It's Agumon.
And then we've got Sasuke with a dual disc, and on the dual disc there's a Lorcana card.
And in front of Sasuke is a Bakugan.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's okay though. That's more accurate, Gwent. Okay, what is that?
That is a magic card, a creature, and it is green.
Oh, that something shaman. Something shaman.
Something shaman?
Something shaman.
What's that from?
Magic shaman.
What's that from? Magic says.
Fauna shaman.
Fauna shaman.
Yeah, fauna shaman. Green, tap, discard a creature. It's what's survival of the fittest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You discard it. You
Search
search
a creature, search a library for a creature.
Yeah, put it in a hand shuffle.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have to tap it?
Yeah, you do have to tap it. Yeah. Yeah, just a little too slow here. Be great
if you got another turn rotation. It would be
yeah, if you got another turn rotation, that'd be sick. I just don't foresee that. There's no place you're getting in a dragon on board with the dock side that hasn't been taken care of yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, fine. I was like, God, I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I used to play green cards. I know this.
Before I started playing bad cards.
Before I started playing bad cards, green is great.
Oh man! All right, we're probably gonna see this little part. No, we're gonna play 3 mana. Pay a lot of life.
What is this?
Toxic Deluge. There we go.
Let's go. It's not gonna resolve, but golly, was it good?
Yeah, we're doing something.
No, yeah, it's not gonna resolve, but it's sick though.
Doing something.
Yeah, 'cause there's gonna be a force of nag. That's gonna trigger. That's gonna trigger. That's gonna okay. You feel me? And that's gonna trigger. That's gonna get dockside. Oh man.
Pitch volatile.
The Rube Goldberg machine has been created.
Appreciate you for starting my loop, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, kickflip.
Whee! We need to answer it now.
Yeah, at this point, it's about to get out of hand because now with the mana and the cards in hand, it's all Jordan has to do is control Tasha's turn.
Should make sure Tasha doesn't protect this either.
Yeah.
Jake's tapped out, but we could see a flare duplication, which would be kind of sick off the top row. Just saying.
Would be pretty sick.
Flare duplication, target toxic. Can we get a Veil Summer? We can get a Veil Summer.
Alright.
Trigger Niv Mizzet.
Yeah, you gotta do all of this in response to displacer hidden triggies.
Yep. And Niv Mizzet triggers.
Yeah. In response.
Mind Break Trap.
There's a mind trap in hand.
Yep.
Yeah. Saw that with the force of neg. Yeah.
There it is. Mind Break Trap. Trigger trouble in pairs.
Yeah. Not countering your spells if I get rid of them.
Come on, Tasha. Mr. Blue Player, help us out, brother.
Come on.
Do the thing. Ooh. 2 flickers on dockside.
Only one, right?
2. Mind Break and Force of Neg.
Yeah, but flickers once, it's a new permanent.
Oh, you're right. You would have had to resolve. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only reason I know that is because I've been playing Rock Thrice lately, and like I tried to do the same thing with like a Tali on board, and then you can't. You gotta wait. It's an unspoken activate as sorcery.
Looks like Alter the Bone. Interesting.
Some more sacrifice outlets.
Yeah. All right. Untap roll for Crypt. What you got, Tasha?
Hey, this is your time.
It's your time to shine.
Truck-kun is behind you.
No.
Get ready to get isekai.
Oh, God, I want to get isekai. Please take me out of this world.
You ever seen Konosuba?
All right. I assume we see Tasha.
You ever seen Sword Art Online? Some other isekais that are really good.
No, that's it.
Konosuba is really good, though.
It's the only ones.
There's the reverse isekai that I really like, where like other people from other worlds come to our world. Like the devil has a part-time job.
Oh,
Super funny.
Yeah.
Bro literally is the demon lord and has to come and work at McDonald's. It's hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
Okay, we're tapping.
We're playing.
What is that?
Something that triggers Niv Mizzet.
Okay.
No.
Tried.
No. These players play some weird cards, I swear.
Keep shuffling these Pokemon.
If I was at my own setup, I'd be able to find something. Look at the deck list or something along those lines.
I apologize.
No, it's fine. We're seeing a Solitude come down, though.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Wait a second.
Modern results.
Wait a second. Hold up.
You ever heard of Evoke? I almost said a bad word.
Although it's what do you, oh Jeffrey. Oh Jeffrey. Oof.
I'm getting Moses.
It's not slam the desk now.
What do you get rid of?
It's gotta be the displacer.
Maybe?
You get rid of Niv Mizzet. He's recasting Niv Mizzet.
Yeah, that's true.
Pyroblast. Well, that doesn't stop. Oh, it does flicker displacer kitten. Kitten can flicker itself, right?
Yep. Yeah, kitten can. That's the best way to protect it. Just keep doing stuff.
Mm.
I'm so excited to not play Magic.
We've been playing a lot. Of it. Players discussing how the stack's going to resolve. Making sure he targets the right things with the right things here. Almost looks like they're pointing at Dockside. There's no way he's going to flicker Dockside one more time. Flicker the kitten, right? Unless Solitude was targeting the Dockside.
Yeah. Either way, whatever is targeting you.
Each flicker, yeah. Which in that case, might as well target the kitten.
Yeah, because unless this is on the Solitude cast, you already know what it's targeting.
That's an Eternal Witness.
Why did you flash that
My
out?
homie just flashed out an Eternal Witness?
Yeah, how did that happen? Now, the solitude I get, because I know what that card does.
Yeah, you don't need to flash out an Eternal Witness. Are we dumb? Are we just bad Magic players?
Maybe. Is there a thing?
I'm so confused. I see no flash enablers on his board. Please stop hitting the table. I beg of you. Well, we see an Eternal Witness out. For some reason I do not know, and I'm unaware of. We see treasures go back up. We're seeing a... What is happening? That's the Fleshbag Marauder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We're just discussing targets? There was no reanimation spell, right?
You said this is what? Altar of the Brood?
I thought it was Altar of the Bone. Altar of the Brood
Is
colorless and mills. Altar of Bone is a sorcery though, so
it is sorcery. Yeah. So it can't be then, right? It's gotta be something else. Something that lets you flash in creatures. I don't know.
We really need
to. You gotta get money.
We gotta get so much better at this game. Players discussing how they wanted to stack the triggers.
I'll make sure you. It's land. It's a Pyroblast, though.
It is a Pyroblast, targeting whatever blue spell that is. Almost looks like Imprisoned in the Moon, but I know it's not.
Imprisoned in the Moon would be sick right now.
Oh, 100%.
Put that dragon in the moon!
Canwith transformation, that motherfucker.
Put that dragon back where you found it before, so help me God.
This is an elk now. No more.
That's what I love about Oko. Just like, yeah, I'm about to. Especially if you get a turn one, you just run with the game. Oh, that was my favorite thing. Was just like, elk! Elk!
Elk that, elk that.
Elk that.
It being an uptick is so great.
Super funny.
Oh, crazy.
Your opponent's like, I'm just gonna cast a Soul Ring. You're like, elk that. They're like, I'm not even doing anything. I don't have anything else to elk.
Yeah, what do you want from me?
I'm just gonna keep elking.
You get hit with all the elks.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's the bad part, is when they finally realize the downside of Oko, in Commander specifically.
I will say, there is a world in which he does not have the curiosity effect. Now, is that the world we're living in? Probably not.
With all the cards that have been drawn, I'd be surprised. If there's not like a tutor or something.
I would be too, but there's no tutor minus gamble, right? In Izzet that goes and gets an enchantment. You're gonna have to do some gambling.
Gamble or Drift of
Phantasms?
Drift of Phantasms?
Yeah, see, he passed.
Who passed?
Jordan. It's Jake's turn. Jake got a turn.
Let's go!
Let's go, Jake. I'm next week.
Yeah, turn sideways. I'm hitting somebody in the mouth. Oh, block out. Get out of here. Yeah, you can't even do nothing about it.
Oh, man. Okay. What? I told you, I don't think he had it. I think he was just going to wait and hope Jake doesn't go off on his turn. But Jake sure do have the silence effect on his stick now. Bowmaster, land, Sensei's Dividing Top. I don't think that's a Pyroblast. I almost think it's like a ritual effect.
Could be.
Not a Party Thrasher.
No.
Bowmaster here could be huge. Could see a lot of triggers being made. A lot of thinking. A lot of creatures blocking. That's a flying trample, my friend.
Also, was Solitude not evoked? Was that on Jeffrey's turn?
I'm very confused as to what the multicolored card is. But it looks like there's a Altar of Dimension sack before hitting, milling the Niv Mizzet player. Jeffrey is now dead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what that card was before I lose my mind. And that's more than fair as well. If it got back to Jeffrey's turn, I think Jeffrey just wins. That is.
Is that just it? You can't catch it. Yeah.
No Vamp Tutor. I don't think it's Jessica's will, but I do think it is some ritual of some sort.
You probably know better than me. I don't know that art.
Yeah. Lightning Bolt. This is the Gen Con Lightning Bolt.
Nice. Shoot the mess out of that kitten. Goodbye, cat.
Bye, kitty.
Yeah. Protect it. Do it. I dare you. You can't.
Then we see a Bergie.
Ooh.
Bergie top.
Yeah.
Simian Spirit Guide. Pyroblast. The Rhystic Study. You can draw a card. Bergie trigger. Make red mana. Spend a red mana. Cast top. Trigger Bergie. This is looking good. This is looking really good right now. Cast a bolt. The spell is free. Yeah.
You can't respond. It's perfect time to do that.
Might as well. Play a Bowmaster. Bowmaster ETB. Target Dockside?
Yeah.
No, it's gotta be face. It's gotta be face. Oh. It's gotta be face, trigger Ob.
Yeah.
Land. Sure. Why not? That's what the other three are. It's Mount Doom, Bloodstained Mire, and Main Tower. So some multicolored land.
Ooh, the tap effect on Mount Doom would go sick right now.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody get rid of your Niv Mizzets.
Nice.
Sick.
Activate top. Look to the top three. Kept them where they are. Pass the turn. Okay. We're still in a danger spot.
Yeah.
Right? We're still not feeling the hottest right now. But we're feeling a little bit better with that displeasure getting being done. Jordan's drawn a considerable amount of cards this game. So it's probably just inevitable. But we're gonna see. Roll for Crypt, we're fine. Draw a card. Lotus Petal. Sure. Land. Why not? Tasha. Who cares? No.
Is there a non-MDFC?
That's a 1-3. Thassa's Oracle. That's a Thoracle.
Okay. Sick.
Demonic Consultation.
Okay, sick.
Trigger Niv.
I just feel like we probably should have seen that earlier. If it works, it works.
Yeah. Trigger Bowmaster. Shoot you in the face. Trigger Ob Nix. Show a Mopal. Hit you in the face with
The
Niv.
Niv. Yeah, makes sense.
But if we're trying not to lose, might as well shoot. Okay. Fierce Guardianship. In response to the trigger, drown in the lock.
That's really funny.
Love that.
That type would be really sick in Tasha.
Mm-hmm. Love that for him.
You and Pinky.
Oh, Agatha Soul Cauldron. Pew, 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 pew.
Meanwhile, Tasha's over there trying to conjure up a Thassa's Oracle. Wait,
Please.
there's a dragon and a demon over there shooting each other in Please.
Hard cast misdirection. Targeting from the lock.
Come on, you got the other one.
You saw the shrug. The shrug goes, okay.
Yeah.
He's fixing his mana.
No.
Yeah. I think that's all she wrote. I think.
Yeah.
A lot of thinking. A lot of thinking going on by our players. A lot of thinking going on by our commentators. Draw a card.
I'm tired of thinking.
Ping ya.
I don't want to think right now.
Curse mirror.
That's kind of cool, I guess. You get a dark side. If it gets back to your turn.
I don't think it will. But I've been mistaken before. To be fair, I didn't think he was getting back to his turn last turn.
That's true.
So.
Stranger things have happened to me.
Last trigger goes to the Bowmaster.
Yeah, that means there's a win attempt.
Yep. Get that out of here.
I can't win with Bowmaster. I can't get jiggy with this name.
What am I supposed to do with the Bowmaster? What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, take that back.
Get that out of here. Hey. Tapping to alter the brood.
We talked it into existence.
Yeah, we did.
I'm gonna mill your curiosity. And your time twister.
Some card that looks like a permanent. There goes Steel Enchantment?
Yeah.
Copy Enchantment? One of the two?
I think it's Steel.
Sure. Who cares? At this point?
Milling Jake is kind of funny right now because Jake is just on the hunt for
the walking ballista. Deadly Relic. Target Niv Mizzet.
That dragon.
Get him out of here.
Bar dragon.
No more interaction.
How to
Please.
train your dragon.
Train that dragon to go back to the command zone.
Toothless is what I call him.
Spell Pierce. Pay 2.
You got 2. You got 2.
He doesn't.
No!
He stepped out.
God dang it!
He stepped out.
No, wait, Bergie. Oh, in response to the Bergie trigger, probably. Yeah. Oh, no. What's happening? Spell Pierce went back in. You just shoved it.
Offer. Sure.
Okay.
Make 2 treasures. Why not? Show him your second copy of Deadly Relic.
Welcome to Deadly Relic 2.
Welcome to Cheatville.
Slaughter bag, baby.
Draw for turn. So many cards in hand. Box Diamond. Sure.
Okay.
Looks like we're kind of just going through the motions here. Just getting some excess mana.
Alright.
Mox Opal. Why not?
Yeah, just win the game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've got 7 treasures, brother. You don't need all this. You don't need all this.
Because if I was Jake, I'm going to be watching the clock right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, cast all this stuff.
Yeah, take your time.
Matter of fact, take exactly 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Actually, it's great. There's a Born Bond.
Sure.
Alright, yeah.
Born Upon Wind. Trigger draw card. My man's digging for it. Discussing the last mill.
Yeah, Polywog.
Polywog Prodigy. Draw from Born. Imperial Recruiter will go and grab the Soulbond creature.
Yeah, Tandem Lookout.
Yeah. And yeah, flashing a Pact of Negation.
recording was for the time booster, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Die in the process, yeah. Not gonna lie, love you, Jordan. Whenever you watch this back, I definitely was rooting for Jake.
Yeah, I was too. I can't lie. You're a great player, Jordan. Don't get me wrong, but I'm tired of this dragon winning game. I'm tired of it. Yep, tandem lookout.
Yeah, I'm just a fan of the funnest option, and that seemed like it was going to be fun. Good game played by all of the players.
Most definitely.
Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to David. You guys did well.
Yeah, I don't think there was any actual hard misplays that we saw. It's very, very hard fought by all of them. That's for sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, we didn't need that, now, did we? You can draw enough cards. Yep. Tandem Lookout comes in. Soul Bonds with Niv Mizzet. The next instant sorcery spell starts a loop. Rending Volley targeting. Oh, Rending Volley can be countered.
Wait, but is Tandem Lookout already up? This all happens.
Yeah, ETB on the Soul Bond trigger.
Oh, okay. Soul Bond trigger?
Yeah. Soul Bond is a trigger. Commandeer.
Not countering it if it's mine. Not countering it if it's mine.
Yeah, sure, who cares? Target the Thoracle. there's a Thoracle over there. I know it doesn't look blue. Yeah. Ooh, man. Commandeer is crazy. Target him. Who cares? Who cares at this point? And then we are going to cast an instant sorcery spell and clean this game up. So this game is more than likely over here. See a Ragavan. Okay. It's not an instant sorcery spell. And pack.
Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
Pack your own Ragavan. All right, there we go.
What's going on with this monkey?
There we go.
Yeah. All right, GG's.
GG's to our contestants this week, and thank you to everybody watching. Big thanks to our sponsor, the Comic Dimension in Greensboro. Please come out and check us out at Spring Garden Street in Greensboro, North Carolina, for all your comic book, D&D, Magic the Gathering, and Lorcana needs.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
We thoroughly appreciate you guys letting us host here. Again, congratulations to our winner, Jordan, and our contestants. Jake, you put up a good fight. We love you. And our other two contestants as well. You guys did wonderful.
Yeah, Jeffrey, David, shout out to y'all.
Yep.
Shout out to Jordan going crazy on the Niv Mizzet.
He's a good player.
Niv Mizzet Pip Wizzy.
Hope you guys catch us next week where we are going to be showing up another game.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy. Looks like we're just going to continue to do them on Tuesdays because that's the day that everyone decides to play. One day it's going to be on a Friday, and we're going to try to give you guys some ample opportunity to know that it's going to be on Friday. So check out our Twitter. Also, check out Idiot Brewing Company on Twitter, on Discord, on YouTube.
And debuting this week, TikTok, baby. Yeah. TK gonna be on the TikTok. TK on TK. You feel me? We going crazy with it. Yeah. Love you guys so much. I've been TK. That's been Chris. We've been your idiots. Love you guys. Goodbye.
Love y'all.